Welcome to the presentation of my automation with AI agents in n8n. So this presentation is about two automation. It's the claim report processing automation development and the AI-powered DMS categorization automation in n8n. So there are different parts of the automation, but I would first get into what did I automate and why? So this is not an automation which automate the full process of the customer. It's just a partial automation. But it's from the Pareto principle. It's like with 20% of the effort, you can achieve 80% of the outcome because this automation takes a huge chunk of manual work outside of the whole process of the claim reporting. So the process is like following. So the get an email of a customer and he has a claim like with a win number, and the claims there are in German or in France because the client is located in Switzerland. So then you have like a error. What is the problem? What did they do to fix it? Which parts were involved? So when you do this manually, you would now have to enter like manually copy and paste the win number out of the email, then write the claim number, then copy and paste the mileage, then copy and paste the defect date, then copy and paste the dealer claim date, then trouble code is then the trouble description. You need to translate it with a translating tool or manually. You would have to, from German or French, translate it manually. Then the remark, if there are additional information, you also would need to translate it from German or from France to English as well. Then the part number, you would need to go in, give me one moment, in the part numbers, you would need to look up the provided part number and then enter the part number. There are two tables actually, one for battery parts and one for any other parts. Then this is just dummy data. There's not real data involved. Just for presentation purposes, I created some data because I don't want to reveal any data of the customer. So this is not real data. This sheet would be actually 6,000 rows long. So I needed to create a process which works also for the AI agent because this would take a lot of tokens to look up. So, but we will get into this. So let's go on. So where we were, like part description, you would need to go there and also copy the part description as well. We have here description and copy and paste this in the sheet as well. Then you have a unit price. This you also would need to copy and paste from the email. And then a repair code. Repair code, you have another table. You would need to go, this is also just for demonstration purposes, but the original looks quite the same. You would need to go in the sheet, read down what is now the issue, and then find the corresponding repair code and copy and paste the repair code in the Excel sheet. So you can see there is a lot of manual labor. Then the repair time also, the customer usually provides like hours and minutes. The repair time, we need them in a decimal, like 1.5 hours for 1.5 hour. The labor rate is stays the same. There are no changes. And then the repair description also would need to get translated manually from German or from France to English and into English. Then to the second process, this is the failure type, failure mode. This is just that you can follow along. The AI-powered DMS categorization automation. The thing was, when you upload this data to the DMS system, there's also required to look up a failure section, a failure mode, and failure type. So I also created some dummy taper data like failure type. You have different codes. You would need to go which code is it and provide the correct code. And you also have like this is failure section, and failure section, every failure section has different failure failure modes exactly. So let's go to the automation. So the automation is taking all this data from the email, in this case from Google Docs, looks up the defect codes, and brings this back to the Google Sheets. And then the part numbers, I had to handle this separately because one of the Excel sheets has more than 6,000 rows, which is too much to handle just to provide to the agent as a tool. So there are two sheets involved, like I said, the battery parts and all the other parts, and all the other parts. This Excel sheet is huge with over 6,000 rows. It goes then back to a second agent because while I developed this, we still were in the process and we never uploaded actually a claim to the DMS system. Turns out there were some issues, like there's only one part number and part description required. So originally I thought you list all part numbers and provide all part numbers, but this is not the case. So there's only a part, the main failure part and the main failure part number required. And we need very different formats in the Excel sheet when we load it up. There are requirements how the data have to be formatted exactly. And this second agent is mainly for this. He really formats everything, takes looks for the part number, which is the most relevant part number, and then uploads or changes the Excel sheet because here it get uploaded, takes again the data and changes it. And this is then the failure section, failure mode, and failure type, which is the second development. This one goes, looks at the rows and finds the most relevant failure type, failure section, and failure mode. So when the agent after is uploading in the DSM, he don't have to think, oh, which code and which one is it. You just can look it up in the Excel sheet. So let's execute the workflow. It takes a while to execute, but the other thing is when you have an automation, you can do other things while the automation is running. So it's not like measuring the time, how much time you save a lot of time. Because now when I would working like as a customer support agent, in the meantime, while this is running, I can do something else. So the first agent is running. He got the input from the email and it's looking at the claim numbers. So it's updating it. We should see soon something. Yes. So I didn't provide a name or email. So he took the win number automatically, claim number. He took the mileage, defect date, yeah, dealer claim date. I didn't provide him a date from the email, but usually it takes this also automatically. Then we have like trouble description, maybe wrapping. So now I can see it better. So you have here like a trouble description, part number, main value part, part description, unit price. I didn't provide any price in the email. The repair code from, where was it? What was this? Yeah, exactly from this. Let's check it. This is G8. I can find here battery dead, battery. Um, and this would be manually a pretty hard task because I would need to read through everything manually, and this is happening automatically. So it saves a lot of time, and also it reduces error a lot because AI is much more precise than a human with tasks like this. So what is the repair description, battery replacement? And then he looked up the failure section, the failure code and failure type. So he did run in the meantime, he did run to the end. So I hope this presentation was interesting and yeah, if you're interested in automation, just contact me on Upwork. I'm happy for new, interesting and new projects. So have a good time.